Hello everybody, it's me again, Crazy Bag Lady. Right, I'm going to try and do a proper informative review about Gucci phone cases. If you've just watched my other video that I uploaded earlier on today, I have purchased pre-owned Gucci Tiger phone case, which is a genuine one. I do own a Gucci Marmont one, and I do own a Gucci fake one, good old eBay special. So I just thought, if you're thinking about purchasing one, it is a nightmare. It's such a minefield, you don't know what to do. You want to treat yourself, you want a bit of luxury, or you want just a little bargain, but you want to know what they're like. So I just thought I'll try and do this little video just to help you if you are looking to purchase one. Right, so we'll start with the first one I bought, which was my Gucci Marmont, which is in leather. I have owned this for about 2 months, and I did buy it pre-owned, so it already had quite a lot of use before I bought it. I'd like to say it's lasting up really well. I have used it every day since I bought it. It has been dropped, it's been pushed inside my pockets, it's been pulled in and out my bag, out my jeans pockets, and my jeans are normally quite tight, and it's still in really good condition. I have noticed there might be a slight bit of wear on the G. They're probably a bit shinier than they were originally, because I think they're supposed to be like an antique brass finish, and if you just catch it in a certain light, you can just see the G starting to wear very, very slightly, but that doesn't bother me because they still look really lovely. I can't really see anywhere else on it. And somebody did ask me the other day, they sent me a message and said, was it quite worn on the corners or anything, but I can't see anything. The stitching still all looks really good. The leather bits are still that's really puffy still. All the corners are good, so I'm still really, really impressed with it. Right, so how does it fit? So obviously it just clips straight onto your phone. It has the gaps at the side for access to all the buttons on both sides, and then obviously the charging bit on the bottom. Now it doesn't really go over the top of your phone properly, if you can see that. So if you do drop it, although it's quite thick, if you did drop it at a certain point, it probably wouldn't protect the top end of your phone or the bottom, so it just sort of fits around the corners. It's probably not the best match in the world, because obviously my phone is like a rose goldy, sort of rose pinky sort of colour. Whereas if you perhaps had a black iPhone, it probably would look better. It's very easy to get to all your buttons and everything, and it does feel lovely. I really like the feel of it. It's really thick, and yeah, it's really nice. So that is what the Gucci Marmont one is like, and for me, I do feel it's lasting really, really well, as you can see, because obviously I did buy it pre-owned and I haven't been particularly careful with it, so that's it, and I still think it's great. Right, and then obviously to get it off, you just push it and it sort of lifts off like so, and then the inside of it I think is like a suede, I don't think it's actual suede, like a microfiber lining inside it, which is black, and then it has the code across the bottom, which I don't know if you can just see that. Right, so the next one I bought was a copy, fake, whatever you want to call it, and I bought this off eBay. I think I paid about £6 for it, including postage, which is a bargain, isn't it? Oh, I forgot to say, these are about £260, I think. Obviously I bought mine pre-owned, so I didn't pay that, but they are about £260. It's a lot of money, isn't it? This was £6. Right, so this is like a plastic feel. It's a bit squashy, so it does sort of flex and bend. It has obviously the Gucci effect tiger on the back and the stripe, and it has got a bit of a checker platey sort of pattern on it, if you can just see that. So this fits on, it just clips straight over your phone. Now this one covers all the way around, so if you do drop it, obviously it has got protection all the way around, and because it's sort of rubbery, it probably would protect your phone better than the original real one. Now you can get to your charger point, which is there. You can get to you've sort of a little button on the side which switches on to silent, and then the other buttons are sort of raised up, but they're actually covered up, but if you do press them, it does work, brings it back to life. And then obviously, I don't think there's any more bits. No, the rest of it is all covered. It fits really, really well. It's not loose at all or anything, and it just fits like a glove. I don't want to say that about a fake, but it really does. It fits so well. I've only owned this for a few days, so I can't tell you on the wear and tear, but I have heard that the pattern does start to wear off. But so far, for the last few days, as you can see, it's still, well, it looks like brand new really, doesn't it? And for £6, it doesn't really matter if it wears off anyway, but so far it's doing really, really well. And it just fits lovely. I really don't want to support fakes because I know they're awful and it's not right, but for a fun point of view, yeah, I really like it. I don't want to say that, but it's true. Right, so that's the copy one, and again, to get it off, you just slide it up and off it comes, like so. And then the last one, which I did buy pre-owned and it arrived today, which is why I'm doing the review now, because I am going to return it back to Designer Exchange where I bought it from, because it's a lot more worn than I thought it was going to be. But I thought while I'd got it here, it would be really useful, you know, to be helpful for anybody looking to buy one. So this is the Gucci Tiger one. This is the genuine one, and I do believe, I think they are £155, I think. They're not leather, I think it's like a coated, I don't know if you call it canvas on it. And then this is like a raised up plasticky sort of logo, a bit rubbery feeling. And again, it's got the Gucci logo all over it, the typical Gucci pattern that we all know. And then on the edges of it, as you can see, it has this sort of like piping, but as you can see, it has worn off, look. I'm not sure how much use this phone case has had, because obviously I've bought it pre-owned, but it has worn quite a lot. I don't know if you can see all the black rubbery edging, it's all gone. It's gone from there, and it's still sort of, it's starting to peel a bit on the sides. It's not going to last much longer, I don't think. So whether the person has owned this a couple of years or something and it's had a lot of use and that's why it's like this, I don't know. But then I'm not sure how long these ones have been out. But no, it's a lot more worn than I thought it would be. So as you can see, it's all started to peel off. The pattern's still really bright. There is a slight bit of wear to a little bit of the red, which I suppose would wear even more over time. The inside of this one's brown, and then it has got the Gucci logo and all the ID details inside it. Again, how it fits, you just clip it onto your phone, like so. It's very similar to the Marmont, how it fits, it just sort of clips around it, and then you can get to all your buttons, and then you charge a bit at the bottom. But again, the same as the Marmont, it really doesn't fit that well. I don't know if you can see it, sort of, you can lift it off the corners really easily, and I do think if you dropped it, it would just fall off. This one doesn't feel as tight as the Marmont one either. I don't know if that's because it's had a lot of use or not, but it really is a bit more decorative rather than an actual protective case, if that makes sense. So maybe if you were just using it for a night out and you wanted to be like, ooh, I've got a Gucci phone case, then maybe it would be alright for that. But I think for everyday use, your phone might be a bit vulnerable. Like if you dropped it, you would probably end up breaking your phone. So to say how much they are, they don't offer a lot of protection around your phone. If you can see this. I know they still sell these now, so if you're looking at buying one, I so hope that this little review is useful. I mean, obviously, if you're very careful with it, then the edges won't wear, so it'll still look nice. But as you can see, this one really is quite worn, but that's how they fit. Ta-da! You can't really see it from the front, and then obviously as you turn it around, you can see the pattern on the back. So that's it really, and then to take it off, you just push it, and then it just sort of unclips again, and that's it. There we go. So I have to say that my favourite is the Marmont one. I just love the feel of it. I love the puffy texture. I love, as we all know, I totally love the double G. I just love it. I think out of all of them, it's just definitely my favourite. I wouldn't say I'd 100% recommend it because they are a lot of money. But if you could pick one up second hand or pre-owned, then yes, I would definitely recommend one. I have heard the pink ones do show more wear than the black ones because obviously they're a lighter colour, so that might be another thing to consider. If you're going to use it a lot, maybe the black one would be better than the pink, although the pink probably looks prettier than the black one, if that makes sense. So I really hope that this was useful. If you are thinking of treating yourself to one, this is pretty much what they're all like, or the 3 that I have. Obviously I'm going to send this one back, so I will only have 2 again after today. But I just hope it was useful, because I know sometimes you're looking to buy something like a luxury leather good, and sometimes you think, oh, I'm not quite sure, and there isn't really enough reviews on YouTube. I mean, there is a lot of handbag reviews, but sometimes there isn't enough reviews about the little small leather goods that you can buy. So I just hope this was useful to somebody. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel and come and find me on Instagram and Twitter as Mrs. Crazy Bag Lady. So take care, my darlings. I'm off to pack this up to send it back. So take care and thank you very much for watching. Any questions, please put them down below and I'll try my very best to answer. Take care. Bye.